Hey, welcome back to Success Train with Joshua Sevier. I'm here with Alex, and we're working on step 4, building desire, which really helps us create the required emotion to help us get the commit to buy. So we just finished up the interview and the presentation of benefits, and he's sitting here side by side, adjacent to me, because we want to make the interview process a partnership, not a cross where it's like authority figure and maybe employee. So we're going to go live from this point on step 4, building desire, and let's just see how we do. Hey, Alex, man, I appreciate you sharing everything with me, man, and us talking about the solutions that we have. Hey, for this, man, I want you to sit across from me over here, right? I'm running through a little exercise that I made. Now, you were saying you want to be an engineer and work at the engineering firm in San Francisco. All right, so now I'm the VP at that engineering firm, right? And this is my desk, and you're the interview room. Now, next to me, I have the head of HR, and here is the district supervisor for my firm.
Okay.
Now, we had 1,000 people apply for the one position that we have, and the reason so many people applied is because we are the largest firm in Northern California, and we're looking to branch to Southern California. I mean, we made $500 million last year, and we're looking to double that over the next 5 years. And we offer our employees, new hires, $100,000 a year. And there's plenty of room for growth because we are an expanding company. Now, out of the 1,000 people that applied, we're only interviewing 150. I mean, that's a lot, but that's for one position. Now, this hiring process, we're going to have 2 versions of you come across and sit across from us. And the first version will sit there, just as you are now, and we're going to ask you a very important question. That question is, Alex, what have you done to prepare yourself to be a part of our firm? This firm that I built from the ground up. I started in my garage, and now we're a $500 million company. What have you done to help my company grow, to prepare yourself to help my company grow? And then what you're going to tell me is you're going to say, well, sir, when I was 18 years old, I decided I wanted to be an engineer. So I did really well in high school. I applied to UC Berkeley, got accepted, and I did very well in that program. I got a 3.4, maybe it was in a 3.8. I mean, maybe you even got a 4.0, which would be outstanding. Or you did some volunteer work in the community, you worked with the firefighters a little bit, and you even had an internship at the second best engineering firm in Northern California. So you did get some experience there, and you did get excited about an engineering career. Now you're ready to bring all that knowledge that you got in the last 4 or 5 years to my engineering firm to bring us some value, which I can appreciate. Sounds like a strong candidate to me. But then we have the second version of you come across, Alex. In that second version, we're going to ask the same exact question. Alex, what have you done to prepare yourself to take a position in my engineering firm? Again, a firm that I built from the ground up. How can you bring value? And you're going to say, well, sir, when I was 18 years old, I realized I wanted to be an engineer. So I did very well in high school. After graduating high school, I went and sought out the National Guard. And I enlisted as an engineer. I went to basic training and then went to engineering school with the Army. And I learned a lot more than being an engineer. I learned discipline. I learned how to be an adult. I learned how to respect authority. I learned how to show up to work on time. At the same time, I was going to UC Berkeley. I was accepted into the engineering program there. I did very well there. I had a 3.4. And maybe you got a 3.8. Maybe you did it high enough to get a 4.0. And you could say, I graduated the top 20% of my class because I was able to focus more on school because the National Guard had education benefits for me. They had money for me. So everybody else had to work. I was able to focus on my studies. And I feel good about graduating the top 20%. At the same time, during your 4 years of your college education, you're working with an engineering team. And now you lead an engineering team because you were promoted to sergeant. Now you're in charge of the health care and welfare of your soldiers. You have a secret clearance because you have access to Social Security numbers, weapon systems, ammunition. And in the last 3 years, 2 different times, you guys were called over to the fires in Santa Rosa. There you supported CAL FIRE, local fire departments, police. Your unit performed very well. You guys protected homes from looters, which is very important. And we respect that. At the same time, your fitness level is very high. So you maintain your body as well as your mind. Right? The full package, right? And now you're ready to bring all that experience, your military experience over the last 5 years, your college education over the last 5 years, your internship, your volunteer service over the last 5 years. You're ready to bring that to my firm, the one that I started, to bring value to my firm. Now, I want you to ask yourself a very important question, Alex. I mean, honestly, man, let's just be honest with each other. Out of the two, who would you hire?
Honestly, they're both fantastic resumes, but I would go with the second one because you stepped outside of your comfort zone and you went above and beyond.
You know what? I would do the same. Most people would do the same. All right? So, look, I appreciate you listening to me. Go through this exercise. Now I'm going to ask you a few more questions, and then we're going to wrap up right here, all right?
Okay.
All right? Are you ready, man? Are you ready to be seen as a hero in the eyes of the American people?
I am.
Right? Are you ready for people to, people older than you, just to reach out and say, young man, I appreciate what you do. I respect you, and hold doors for you because they just have that much respect for what you do. Are you ready to challenge yourself and really just, go all out for the career and the life that you want?
I am.
Right? Are you ready to stand with me, because I'm in this program too, wear the same uniform as me, and join the team and stand for what we stand for?
Definitely.
Hey, look, Alex, man, for everything that you want in life, are you ready to join the National Guard?
I am.
Hey, young man, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, hey, it's that easy. It's not easy at all, all right? But what we want to do is create that emotion. Put them in the position. They want a certain career. Well, let them feel what it's like to be in that hiring board and what version of themselves that they would want to hire. All right, Alex, did you feel the emotion?
I did.
All right, any feelings going on that you could describe for us as we're going through this exercise?
I did. I felt like passion with the second interview, and you kind of sold it from the heart.
Okay, speaking from the heart, all right? Hey, practice this, practice. It's going to be rough at first, but eventually you're going to get it, and we're going to help people reach their dreams.